This week at Scaffolding. After a week of absolute carnage, we finally start the long anticipated Tower Bridge project. My name's Joe, we are Scaffolding, and this is episode 46. So the first day on one of our highest profile projects yet, and I've just had a call from Sean to say that the agency driver that we've sorted to get the material to site from our yard, basically he said he's too green and he doesn't feel comfortable driving the lorry, so it's an absolute disaster. These sort of things do not happen to us at all anymore. But yeah, this is a massive hiccup. We've got the traffic management boys there now setting up. It's just gone 6 AM. They're now getting set up as advised by TfL, so they're getting there. I'm on the way up, Sean's on the way up. Brownie and Lewis stayed over there last night, so they're ready to go. Brownie's going to be running this project for us. But as of now, we're all going to be up there and we've absolutely nothing to do. So we're hoping we can divert one of the boys to another project. And then we basically have to swap two of the men. One's going to take the lorry to Uxbridge, and then the other one is Joe Jones going to bring the lorry up to us.
Oh.
Hello mate, did you get Jonesy?
Yeah.
How far was he from the yard, bro?
Just getting on the M3, bro.
Oh, dead.
Very frustrating, isn't it?
So annoying, mate.
He was not scared. If he's just passed his test, he don't want to drive in London, but cool. I had a little...
yeah, a little back on, 100%.
Yeah.
The amount of work that went into that yesterday, to sort all that out, do you know what I mean? You got men working till like midnight to get the lorry sorted out, and so annoying, man.
Very frustrating. That first hour was crucial.
Yeah, no, it is.
When you're in scaffolding,
100%.
You know what I'm saying?
What's the ETA, mate?
It's saying now 9:15.
9:15, yeah, okay mate, no dramas. Not the best start to the day at all, but we're going to make up for it. It is what it is. Obviously, the loss that we've had from the time, well, the time we've lost from the agency driver messing around this morning and burying his head in the sand, I think we're going to make up with the fact that Joe is a good scaffolder. It's an extra set of tools on the job, so it's a little bit of a take and give and take. But yeah, a bit of a rubbish start, but listen, we are where we are. We've got to make the day work, and yeah, there's worse things going on in the world. So yeah, you can see the boys here, GKR, the governors of the game. They've got their wagon up there, the big trailers loading everything up, craning all the material up there, as you can see. And we're going to be seeing their governor today, Lee, Big Lee, and this is right outside their office. So yeah, these boys, these are the boys that we're trying to be in and around, you know what I mean? What they've done in this game is unbelievable. Hopefully Lee's going to come and see us today. But yeah, I mean, some of the projects they've done, you're talking the Shard, you're talking Tottenham Stadium, you know, like serious projects. These boys here are like pioneers of the industry, and yeah, if we can achieve anything near, I would say half, but I wouldn't be content with that. That's just a figure of speech. But I'd say if we can achieve what they have in this industry, then yeah, we'd have done very well. But listen, there's levels to the game, and they are leagues above. The wagon's going to come in here, yeah?
The wagon in there.
Yeah.
And then what we do, we're fully...
How are you, mate?
I'm
Joe, by the way.
Joe, Dan.
Nice to meet you. Nice to meet you, mate.
Traffic, mate.
Nice to meet you.
Me,
yeah, of course I have.
Oh, mate.
Yeah, you're the reason we got you in.
Oh, thank you, man. Stop that. Feel the love, mate.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, Sam. Sam.
I'm blushing, man. I can feel it. Nah, there'll be no dramas on our watch.
Yeah, fine, mate. No, I can tell. From day one, yeah.
One might be there, one might be there. Well, we're governed by that.
Boys, Geezer, you alright? Yes, Geezer, you alright? So I'm starting it. Some setup though, boys, I've got to say. Looking very smart, mate. Very smart. So what time have you boys been here since? 6 AM?
About 6:30.
6:30, yeah?
Yeah, we did put a cone out till about 7, so.
It's not actually that bad yet, is it, really? You've seen the GKR job right there as well. The boys were there.
I've been on BBC Radio 2 loads of times, mate.
Have you?
I've been live on there, yeah.
Really?
Talking about the state of British highways.
Really?
Yeah, really am. I've got a bit of a cult following, Vernon Kay.
Yeah?
He knows who I am. Paddy McGuinness, I won't embarrass him. I was on last Sunday on Paddy McGuinness' show.
Yeah?
Northerners, we stick together.
Listen, you boys from the get-go have been unbelievable, to be honest. Like, as a whole, yeah.
I'm 30
Spot on,
minutes
mate.
up the road, I'm the closest to site.
Yeah.
I said to Steve, I'll come do site check, I'll be first on site.
Yeah,
you
yeah.
won't know, if there's a drama, you won't know about it.
Yeah, no, good man, good man.
Right, mate.
No, good man. Where was the initial setup then?
So if we head back to Tonbridge itself now,
Yeah.
we'll have a little look. What time
So
do
close to
your
the
wagons
bridge.
getting here?
Well, he reckons 9:15, mate. That was the ETA. We had it all set up. They had an agency boy due to drive the wagon up, and then out of nowhere, he's got to the yard, not happy to drive the lorry up. We had to divert someone else to come here. Yeah, a bit of a nightmare, mate. But listen, we are where we are. We're moving. It's all good. GKR boys are strapped in, cracking on. Is this one of the busiest ones you've done? Would you say or not?
No, one of.
Yeah?
One of, yeah. I think the problem here, it's going to be more pedestrians.
Yeah.
Tourist spot, isn't it?
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
So the main concern here with TfL
Yeah.
was to keep pedestrians away from your work area.
Yeah.
Creating a safe space.
Yeah. And it's taken a lot of time to do it. A lot of backwards and forwards, a lot of backwards and forwards.
It's took a little while to get there.
I think the process started like 6 months ago.
That's
But mate,
correct,
I'll be
yeah.
honest, without you boys, this would have been headache. And like, listen, it was headache anyway, but the amount of stress that you took off us, and you just got things by the horn straight away. You can see your experience in dealing with these situations, first and foremost, but like, mate, yeah, you made the game for us an awful lot easier, and I think we would have probably struggled to get it to site, really, without you boys. And like, obviously, I think TfL were very concerned because it's such a busy area. Obviously, we're bang on a red route. There's a lot happening. You've got people up and down. The cycle lane's very busy.
Yeah.
You've got Tonbridge right there. You've got the traffic lights. And everything was just kind of put to bed.
Joe, exactly that.
And everything was just kind of put to bed by you and your boys. Well, by you. And listen, I can't recommend you highly enough,
100%.
mate.
It's a team effort.
I can't recommend you highly enough, mate.
So at the moment now, we're just waiting for your lorry to come in.
Yeah.
Once your lorry's in place, we're
Yeah.
going to shut this footpath.
Yeah.
Put pedestrians into lane 1.
Yeah.
There's going to be a little pedestrian diversion.
Yeah.
Plenty of men on site, plenty of marshals.
Yeah.
And we look after it, Joe.
Yeah, and obviously the plan for us, what they've asked from you is that while we install the gantry level, they want you here full time, don't they? So what hours are you looking at? So it's going to be 6:30, would you say, or 7? Obviously, once we're set up now, is this going to go away each day, or is it going to have to reset it up?
Yeah, it's something we're going to have to look at, Joe. We're going to have to look at your permit conditions.
Yeah.
Ideally, it would be nice to keep it out.
Yeah.
Whether or not TfL will let us is another matter, you know. We'll probably open these footways at night.
Yeah.
Keep it all open, keep it as clear as possible.
Yeah.
Safe as possible. And
Sweet.
yeah, that's it.
But yeah, one thing I do have to say as well, these boys here, the region boys, have made the game so much easier for us getting to site, and without them it would have been such a tricky process. And honestly, they've been second to none. And listen, as any scaffolders out there, obviously everything that we're doing and the way the game's going, it's all about licenses, permits, insurance, health and safety, regulations, everything that you need to meet, especially when you're working in the city. Obviously Tonbridge is right there. You don't really get more of a prime location than this. It's so busy. You've got pedestrians in and out. You've got a busy cycle lane. You're right on the traffic lights here. Obviously you've got Tonbridge there. So obviously that's like a main, like a pinnacle point of London that people are coming to see all the time. And it's a very, very busy area. You've got the lights here as well. There's a lot happening. So to have someone like them on queue is absolutely second to none. And obviously, boys, it's something you can pass on to the client as well. So whether you're a smaller firm or you big companies, obviously this is standard stuff to you, but there's people that don't know yet. There's people that are learning the game. So listen, I'm trying to speak to everyone. And when I say that these boys here, I cannot recommend highly enough. Steve, as a person to deal with, is absolutely spot on. And his boys are good lads as well. And it feels like they're very similar to the way we operate as a company at Stella. They're very together, and service is second to none, very easy to deal with. And so I'm going to leave their email in the description of this as well for you to contact their office. So for any projects you've got coming up, make sure you shout them. And they're absolutely unbelievable.
See, now we've got your cycle lane closed there for your unloading.
Yeah.
And everyone's following it. That's it.
Yeah, spot on, mate. Tidy. And yeah, you could see earlier how quickly it builds up as well. I literally turned around for about 2 seconds, and there was like double the amount of cyclists within no time at all. So it's very, very busy. Hello, mate. Yeah, he's good as gold. Easy to deal with. Yeah, he's fine. He did say, he said he only knew today it was going up, but he's good as gold, mate. No problems at all.
All right, have you given him my number?
Yeah, he's got your number. He's got your number, and yeah, mate, he's absolutely sound. There'd be no issues with him at all. And I just walked him through it then. Huh?
I just need to talk to him about, he wants to put a banner up. So
Yeah.
I need to talk to him really. Can you get his number or get him to call me?
I'll get him to call you. I'll go and find him now.
All right, cheers, mate.
Top man. Bye, bye. Sorry, mate. Also, he's asked if you could call him because you want to get a banner on the scaffold. Is that right, you guys, or not?
Yeah, we got.
Yeah, so we can do that as well.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, but he's asked if you could call him at some point today, if that's all right.
Okay, then I will call.
Yeah, you call him now. Yeah, okay, fine. And yeah, let us know when. We'll come and find you. When is it like? When we're a bit higher up, we'll get the banner on there for you. Yeah, we'll do it. Top man. Sorry, mate. Wicked. No worries. Top man. Thank you, mate. Yeah, I don't know if you can tell. I'm containing my energy, but I'm absolutely buzzing. Finally here. Tonbridge is literally there. Yeah. Guess what's going to be a belter? She's closed. You've got me in behind. The wagon's going to come in behind.
Yeah.
And then what's the plan going to be? Obviously, for us to get material off in terms of pedestrians, how are we going to manage that?
What we're going to do, Joe, we're going to close this crossing here in front of us.
Yeah.
We've already put our signs out for pedestrian diversion.
Yeah, so our lorry's going in behind here.
That's it, yep. Completely barrier you up.
Yeah.
100%. Yeah. Full marshals on site.
And they're going to be where
they'll be in the busy areas. And then as the day goes on, we can move them around and work
see where we need
exactly,
it.
Exactly, so they can help out. Yeah, once you're in, we take complete control of the footpath.
Yeah.
Put pedestrians into our lane 1 safely.
Yeah.
And then they will follow the diversion route.
Smart wagons, mate. Very smart.
Nice.
Yeah, very smart.
I think those are the best.
No, you're doing well, man. It's good to see.
Look, that's about right, because I met the whole length of it, 6 metres as well, yeah? From there to there. Yeah? And that's what that is. From where you are to where I am, that's exactly where that is.
Is that bang on 6 metres?
Yeah. You got your 2 metre bay, your 1 metre.
Is that not? No, that's definitely that corner standard and all that.
100%. I don't know if you could tell by
100.
nothing really shows of it sticking out, does it?
No, it don't, does it? 103.05.
Look, that's squared off, mate. Look at how it shows on that building there. Isn't it? When you've got a bit that sticks out.
Yeah.
That sticks out there. Well, listen, we'll just have to go to it.
Definitely 300 and over there, isn't it?
It's definitely 300 off there. That's the only bit that's in there. You'd have to do that, because if you go 300 off that, now your 1.2 is too.
Yeah. Yeah, it's still that lip.
What's that?
It's that lip, isn't it?
Yeah. See what I'm saying?
I reckon that's that. I reckon it's that crack.
There.
Yeah.
Right under there, though.
So that's gonna miss.
No.
It's tight, isn't it?
Well tight.
Gonna hit.
100%.
But then, let's see.
Mate, for what it's worth, I'll shift them about. I'll shift that about. Come a bit this way.
450, a 2 metre and a 450.
Is that our,
So-
not just our beam one though, mate? That might just be our beam one.
Yeah, that's what I'm. Yeah.
What one's our beam ones?
So basically, from there we got 2 metres, and then
I think we're gonna have to. That's different now, I think.
no, that's right. So that's there. That's underneath it as well.
Can you do? This is what I'm saying, Brandon. We might have to throw that. Them beams come right out here anyway.
Yeah.
So we might have to just bring them out of it. Just stand them up, butt them against that. That's where our beam goes.
So Steve, what are we thinking, mate?
How we doing, mate? You alright? Good. So what we're saying is, are we able to close this entrance and exit and use your disabled? Okay. Only while we do the works. And then as soon as we can open this footway,
We'll open it back up.
It just saves anyone coming into Joe's work area.
No, I can lock the doors, so I can put signs there.
No, that's
Is that alright, yeah?
And use it.
Yeah? Then when we're done, obviously, we'll let you know and we can open it back up. And... Yeah?
Yes, sir.
Joe's going to buy us all breakfast later anyway.
Yeah. But you're sorting out for freeze.
Holman, he's been on again.
Down the pothole, man,
Good
yeah?
morning, Vernon Guy. I'll give you some good news. Ladies and gentlemen, the good news of the day is we're fixing your pothole. Yes, we are. In the beautiful sunshine of Great Britain. Go on, all you Ivy's heroes. Go on, boys.
Ivy's heroes.
Let's have a double. See ya. It's not just us. It really isn't just us. Down the pothole, man, and everyone in the hive is.
Down the pothole, man.
Thank you very much for that.
Yeah, Dan certainly brings a lot of energy to the...
Yeah. Like it. Actually, this weekend is Abby's birthday.
Is it?
Yeah.
Yeah? Do you want to give a shout on the radio?
I think we need to give a shout out on YouTube for Abby's birthday.
Right, what we'll do is Paddy McGuinness from 11 o'clock to 1 o'clock on Sunday afternoon on BBC Radio 2. I'll see what I can do.
Yeah, no, good man. It's lovely.
It's all about safety by choice, not by chance. It's all
like
in the
that.
detail, isn't
Safety by choice, not by chance.
it? You like that?
Stole that?
Yeah. Stella Scaffolding, safety by choice, yeah. You come back with it printed up already.
What's our slogan?
nice, that, isn't it?
We don't do problems, we do solutions.
Is that copywritten or not?
Well, it is
The
now.
first one.
It is now. We've got it on
yeah.
camera as well.
Yeah. Yes, please, mate.
Yeah.
Listen, not yet.
Tonight, I will identify as a traffic light. Yeah.
Is he just pulling straight in here?
It's straight in there.
In there?
Right, Dad, it's not quick now, yeah?
Yes, finally. The ropey old wagon is arriving. 9:22. About an hour and a half later than it should be, but we move. We're in. The wagon is in. Traffic management boys are doing their job. You can see, look, we've got 2 points here. 1, 2, stopping the traffic. This is the cycle lane here. Obviously, this is all closed off now, so the traffic's being diverted around that way, all the cyclists. And the plan is for Joe just to get in here behind the pickup, and then we've just got open access here to get the front of this up. We're going to talk in a minute about what we're doing here, works-wise, but finally, the lorry is in, the material's here, and works can start. So, yeah, it took a bit of time, but we're in. Joe knows what he's doing. And as you'll see as well, we've got the beams here that Adam was painting up yesterday. They're looking the absolute nuts. And yeah, but listen, we're going to get the boys in and we're going to have a little walk around, show you what the crack is, show you what we're doing here, and get rocking and rolling. Joseph. Huh? How are you, mate? You alright?
Yeah. No base plates on it.
Huh?
There's no base plates on it.
You're joking?
No.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
You're having a laugh. Will the boys have them around the corner at GKR? Huh?
70. Oh. I put 70 on there.
How have they forgotten it? Surely they wouldn't forget those. Oh, mate. You couldn't write it, could you? How many are we going to need?
30 for now.
How many have you got there? Mate, this day is a nightmare, so there's no base plates on the wagon at all. Oh, God. We've had a drama and I need my first favour as well. I know. Nah, well, along the lines of, I need a... What's that? We haven't, yeah, exactly that. We haven't got any base plates.
You've got no base plates.
Mate, I don't know how. The boys were loading lorries till late last night and the wagon's turned up loaded with no base plates.
Ours is all based out.
Is it? Really?
Oh man,
I'll ask
I've got no one unless you want to run that little van that was over at one of my jobs.
Yeah.
20 base plates, but it's close to this.
Really? Boys, have you got any base plates on there? I'm on the phone to Lee now. Have you got any on here or not? None? Oh, you have? You're the man. Right, Lee, he's got some base plates, yeah. What's that?
We might have some in the bag.
How many have you got? It's not the best start, is it? Wait, we've got literally got 2 on the lorry, mate, yeah.
2?
Oh, yeah. No, we have literally got 2. You've guessed no base plates.
Use ours.
Yeah.
Right, let me see if I've got any upstairs.
Well, yeah, the boys are saying they got some here, Lee. Yeah, I'm here. Yeah, I'm here now. I've been shouting to them, saying I want to phone to you. Your man's saying he got some up there. Is that all right? Yeah. All right, mate. All right, you're the man. But look, so now, first meeting to Lee from GKR, who I've been talking to a lot, has been helping me a lot, been advising me, and on the first day of a new job, very high profile, we've got no base plates. But listen, 2 firms about to come together, and I think Lee is going to help us. But yeah, very embarrassing. What's that? We only need like 30, I think. How much do you reckon you got? Are you fully based out? Yeah, you're not. Nightmare. How are you, mate? Good to meet you finally. You alright? Good man.
Who do you think?
I don't know. I don't know.
You got any base plates up there? Bag.
Mate,
don't need them today, do we? Run them down.
Mate, do you know what? We're drama free as well. And then today we've had no driver turn in, so we've had to divert the driver from another job. Now no base plates.
Wigan.
What's that?
Charlie.
You're a
lend
hero,
him some
mate.
base plates. How much do you want for them each?
Mate, Lee, you're a diamond.
You're lucky we're next door, aren't you?
I know. So lucky. We're always lucky. You alright though?
Yeah, good, bruv.
Good man. Good man.
Yeah, good.
Flat out?
Crazy busy, mate.
Really? What, just chaos?
Chaos.
Good busy though?
Yeah.
Yeah?
Yeah. It's alright. It's good.
Am I going to regret it if we manage to get your sort of size?
Yeah, massively. Stay where you are. Stay where you are for a while.
You reckon?
Don't grow too quickly, mate. Cash is king.
Yeah.
Reputation's more important than anything.
Yeah, 100%.
You're only one.
I'm learning.
You're only one bad job away from failure.
No, I know. Yeah.
So yeah, just steady, easy, organic growth.
When you say organic,
just no more than 10% a year.
Yeah.
5-10% a year.
Yeah, we done 50% last year.
Build your stock up.
50% a year is too much.
Yeah, just drop them down.
50% a year is too much.
Yeah, far too much.
That's what we done last year. Was 50. I was hoping to do the same this year.
Far too much.
I've got my sights on when you said about 5 mil a year and the profits you can do with that.
Yeah, we was at our best with profit and manageability of everything. 7.5 million.
Really? And how many men is that?
50, 60
Boys,
men.
thank you very much.
No, 70 men. 70 men.
70, yeah?
70 men, yeah.
As if we've had to do this, by the way.
Go on, get it on the shoulder, son.
What a pony firm.
Jesus Christ.
Boys, we have base plates. Sorted. Big bag, yeah. Lee, yeah, done.
Just get a dummy lift in, come put your standards in where these marks are. Cut the long ledges out.
Yeah,
and then we'll stagger long and just could stagger long at 16s to be fair.
Alright, sweet. Stuck out here now. That there. See how next lift's all comfortable. Oh, where are the beams sat at?
So the marks are legs or the puncheons?
They're the legs.
They're our legs, yeah?
Yeah, legs and puncheons really.
Alright, sweet.
Yeah, we just got to measure 400.
400 off of that face?
400 and 405 it is. So it'll be 40 and a half a centimetre.
Yeah, sweet. So 16.
What have we got? Yeah, 16. Yeah, banging. Yeah, sweet. Beam height.
16.
Yeah, beam height's 2.6. Yeah.
I'll get some more 5s, Lou. Or actually, you've got 6s, I'll get a few 8s. We'll go for a few to you.
Who are you, Jakey boy?
So now on Joe Cam, the boys are here set up, lovely now. Finally rocking and rolling, so Joe got here, saved the day, had to be diverted from another project as you have seen, but we are now here and rocking and rolling. So this is for fascia repairs to the building, so it starts on this line here, on this corner, and it goes right the way round to where the boys are now. As you can see, it's very, very busy, a lot happening, it's very built up, but these traffic management boys have made a really good job of getting these closures in, made it very safe. and ensure that the safety is first and foremost, which is obviously paramount, but also make sure that we can actually crack on and it comes all the way around to this point here. And then it wraps around the spire at the top, so it's going to be a lovely, lovely project. Obviously Tower Bridge is literally there, as you can see. And yeah, it's a very, very nice project. Obviously next door to us, we've got the GKR boys as well, doing their bits. They've just saved the day for us, giving us these base plates. And yeah, we're finally in full swing. The project is rocking and rolling. There's an awful lot here to do, but we've had a decent start now the wagon's here, and we can finally get cracking on this very high profile project. It's going to be a very good spot for marketing. There's going to be big stellar banners on this one. And yeah, we're anticipating about 2 weeks to get this up. And as you can see, it's a little bit inny and outy. The boys are following a drawing. The design is currently in Sean's hands over there. And yeah, we're now off the ground. But yeah, there's a lot to do here. It's a mini lump, and a very, very nice one for us.
I think that's in the right place though, because it needs to come over. Go on, you take that.
You reckon?
Yeah. Because that's the right place, but you have to move because of the drain.
Let me see what I can get to that.
Yeah, because it needs 6 meters there.
Yeah.
Why are they doubled up there, and there?
Where's the face?
Yeah, I might just show that. Do you see what I'm saying? Because that's this lot. It might just show that from above. You know what I'm saying?
I bet that's doubled up because of that punching.
Yeah, sweet. Cool.
Yeah. So yeah. Oh yeah. So next to a punching, it's doubled up.
Right.
So on the end, doubled up,
yeah,
punching.
Yeah. There's doubled up.
Doubled up, punching. Yeah.
So you want to go from 2650 from here, yeah?
No, that end. Then I don't want to exceed the 2650.
Yeah. Oh, right, okay.
Yeah.
You might be a bit low here, though.
What was it?
Do you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I know.
Should we try it? All right.
I got 3.
Yeah. Got double? Yeah, that's about right. Right. Right, do you want to go? How much you got there? Yeah? Down a bit, bro. Yep. You reckon that'll go in there? No, it won't go in there. No. That standard goes right there. Where do you want to start with your first set of beams? Do you want to give me these ones first?
Yeah. Oh, that's all bubbled in, isn't it?
That is, my beam comes straight off them pair, doesn't it?
Then come off of that. Need to make sure that ladder beam's sticking in there.
What?
Need to make sure we can get them other standards on that.
Them ones?
Yeah.
Cut me a couple of 30-foot boards in half to get me over there, Pete. Do you want to stick another one on this side here, right up tight against it? Then you'll get your doubles on it. Get the beam. You won't get your doubles like that, will you? Yeah. See what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I'll get that.
You'll get that, yeah?
Yeah, we'll do something.
Right, sweet. We've got double standards going in there, yeah? So I'll get this first one in and push it right over, and then we'll get one on the back, on the other side. And then go on your side. Don't worry about that other one yet. We'll leave that one off.
Who, me?
We'll get all them back ones in, and then put the ledger in, then we'll get the front ones in. What we're gonna have to do...
Is this angle off it?
No. That's straight. So...
There's a load of doubles.
No, do us a favour.
All these ones, yeah?
Do us a favour, Brownie.
What?
Just undo that ledger. I need everything you got on it, that way.
2 seconds, mate.
Then put that ledger in. I'll get this standard in.
Yeah.
And then we can get the pair in here.
And then that'll come up.
Yeah. And then that one will come up, yeah.
So the boys are making very good progress here, as you can see. Sean's actually jumped in today. Obviously, he's our contracts manager now and is actually smashing that roll to pieces as well. Obviously, the organising that was needed to get here. Yeah, Sean's just made very light work of all of it, and you can see that obviously the way the beams are being painted up, things that I was missing when it was just me doing this, Sean is making sure that everything is absolutely covered. And obviously, he's a very energetic man, and now the boys are here, he can't help but get his tools on and jump in. So, but it's good to see the boys are making good progress, and we are finally on Tower Bridge, which is very, very exciting. So as you can see, the bridge is literally just behind us there. The boys are fixing here, and this scaffold is going right the way up, and we're wrapping around the spire for a regular client. So it's a very, very nice project for us. Also, one thing of note today that is very, very important is there's a very special birthday today. Probably the most important birthday for the Stella family, and something that I have to be fully invested in, otherwise I get a backhand and put in the doghouse. Now, you can probably gauge where this is going for our regular viewers. However, this week's special birthday shout out is to Abs, who is our camera woman and the lady that helps us blow up these YouTube videos and make them look as special as they do. It is her birthday on Sunday. So we've got a spa day planned, I've got a massage booked, and you need to put in the comments, happy birthday Abs. So that is our hashtag for this week. Get them in early doors, and yeah, that's all I have to say. Also, one of the main issues we had was there's cameras all the way around here, and one of the main things they're looking for is obviously knife crime, which in this area is absolutely rife. What TFL asked us to do in terms of redesigning the scaffold to ensure that the cameras weren't blocked off solely because of knife crime and how bad it is in this area. So what we've done is we've teamed up with an anti-knife crime charity who are going to be here on next week's episode, and we've got a few things that we're going to disclose to you next week that we are doing and we have done to help try and prevent that.
emergency.
No, exactly,
So,
yeah, 100%.
yeah.
Okay, all right, fine. Well, yeah, that's good enough for me. I mean, definitely, I think we still try and chase him just so we've got that as a backlog anyway, but...
Totally, yeah.
Yeah,
No, totally,
okay.
but no,
All right,
don't,
amazing.
don't change your plans.
No, exactly, yeah, no, okay. All right, fine. I'd say that I thought you worked for the borough and you gave me consent.
You want a tube across there, yeah? And yeah, check through the bottom, yeah?
Do the same on the front and all. Yeah.
Why is it?
There, Jake.
Is there a reason why that's the only one that's, well, them two are the only ones that are doubled up?
No, yeah, because it's span, I think.
Right, and then a beam sat on top.
Yeah, over the top, mate. We're gonna have to
What's
go
that,
over
6
the top
foot?
and then tip tube and nut on the end. Yeah, mate, in there.
Just going off the standards, Brownie.
Yeah, we're
Yeah.
mate. Yeah.
Off.
Yeah, go for standards, bro.
Yeah, break me up. Oh.
What are you doing? What are you trying to do?
Done.
Hey, what swivels? Scaffold underneath there.
Let's give you some swivels, bro. I've got the 6 foot. What's that double, Brown? Or 5s to do it, wouldn't they? Let's go 5s. Yeah. That good, Jonesy? Yeah. Do you want to go big plan then from here, or do you want to go 2 little ones? Yeah.
So the boys have finally found their groove and we are rocking and rolling on site with progress intact. Now before we're back here with the boys, watching them take this further and further along this building, it is time for a full-on and very busy weekly recap for this week on Stellar Scaffolding.
Just touched down with the boys in Uxbridge, making good progress on here. Looking lovely and smart. We started here a week ago. There's been a few little mishaps that have caused delays and stuff like that, but the boys are making very good progress here now. We're fully off and running. Obviously, everything is nicely painted up, looking nice and smart, and yeah, it's a nice job for us. So this is a project for professional roof cleaning. Jamie contacted us after seeing our bits online, seeing our YouTube, and was keen to get us in. So yeah, it's our first one for him. The main contractor is happy as well. We're actually waiting for a licence to come through on this section here, on the pavement licence. The council are being very slow, but obviously we are under pressure to get this up. So at the minute we have spanned the area, and there's going to be another tower to go in here, which will take out the sag of the beams before this is handed over. But yeah, there's good progress being made here, and as you can see, it's looking nice and smart. So all of the windows are being painted on this, so the access has gone in for those. And then there's also the main access up to the top of the roof as well. So yeah, looking really, really good. Looking lovely and smart. The weather's absolutely banging as well. And the progress here is good. So we've got Jakey here, we've got Joe Jones, we've got Jamie Lucas and young Lewis, Andy's boy. The job's looking lovely and tidy. At the minute I can't get my drone up, I need to get permission from the council, but that is work in progress. Trying to maximise efficiency as much as possible. So what the boys are doing is just loading absolutely everything out that they're going to need, load out the whole lift all the way along, and then once it's loaded out, the time is then spent on just fixing, and obviously the majority of the time is loading out, and yeah, once everything's there, then it is mad, especially when it's straight-ish runs like this. It's crazy how quickly it actually goes in. The time spent loading out is really where the money's made, you know, and also ultimately where the money's lost. If you're going to and from the lorry, you know, you're losing a lot of time doing that. So the ideal is you get everything out that you're going to put up in the day, and then once that's loaded out, the scaffolders are able to fix. As a business, efficiency is first and foremost, so we're just trying to do what we can do as a team, as a company, as a group, to maximise all the time and just make sure that, you know, the spanners are turning, and ultimately Stella is earning. We are now back to the yard to have a look at the beams that are going to be going in to Tonbridge. So Will Bennett's boys are off, and we're into a very busy and stocked up yard. Material that's come back is from our project in Basingstoke, Leverton Helm. That's all done now. And there was so much material there, so we decided to get an Arctic in. And to be fair to Will, we shouted him last minute on a Friday, made the call, and Monday morning, and he is here. And Alan has got his station set up over here, painting these beams up black and yellow. How good do they look? Struggling for space. Alan's here getting the beams all sprayed up. Let him go. The before and the after. So the last of the beams are being painted up ahead of the start of Tonbridge. All looking really smart. Got some boys in here doing some overtime now, helping Alan get set up for the morning. A big Dritan there. And then we've got Dan as well. These boys just getting set up, ready for a very, very busy day tomorrow at Tonbridge. Sean's been running it absolutely unbelievably. And yeah, we're looking ready to rock and roll. Beams looking super smart. Alan's there, getting the next ones ready to go. This lorry's going to be loaded, 2 more lorries are to come back, and then out ahead of a very, very busy day tomorrow. Just touched down in Tonbridge. Really tidy project from the boys that went up on Saturday. So it took a day in total to erect this. There was another scaffold that went up round the back, but simply because of the traffic where it's so busy on Saturday, we had to do this in 2 phases. So the boys got in and started 5 AM Saturday morning, got all of this in nice and early, and then because of the sun shining and the fact it's a Saturday, the traffic got so busy that the boys have to pull off around the back, and then we came back here on Sunday to finish this scaffold. So this is a project for Ben, who is the same client as the project we're doing in Kings Lynn, the insurance job. And yeah, it's really, really tidy. So obviously they're redecorating all the facade of this, and as you can see, it's looking very, very smart. So really happy with the boys' work on this one. As you can see, they had to box the towers in and make them nice and visible with the yellow foam, as is standard when working on a pavement. And obviously the bit here, we've got span left open to create the maximum space for pedestrians in and out of the shopping centre. I'm back here now to have a look, because there's a load more works about to go on here through Ben, and yeah, this for us could turn into quite a beastly project with a very, very good client who we're having a very good relationship with. And yeah, again, through YouTube, another one off the ground, off and running. And yeah, very, very happy with how things are here. So not a major project to start us off, but obviously the insurance job has come off the back of it, and the future works that are to come from here alone make it a very, very, very healthy start to what could be a very good working relationship. But as you know, there's been an awful lot of benefits now for us doing the YouTube. The channel itself is in profit, and also off the work that Abs is now doing, she is actually blowing up herself and is stealing the limelight from Stella Scaffolding at present. Her TikTok page, which obviously shows the work that she does with Stella, has grown very fast and has wrapped up now about 5 million views since January, and has placed her in the Sun newspaper, which I woke up to this morning. So yeah, the marketing side is very, very strong. The profile's getting more and more and more, and with the backing from all you guys, this company is showing no signs of slowing up. Yeah, so I need to do it Thursday, yeah? Yeah, okay, fine. But send me that photo, and
Yeah, I'll do it. I'll do that.
Yeah, alright mate, top man.
Alright,
Yeah, sweet bro, sweet mate. Bye mate, bye. The boys were due to have additional labour in there today, but 2 of the boys have no-showed. There's lads from another firm that were due to jump in, they've not showed up, so that's knocked us back
slightly, so I need to push the crane back to Thursday. And but the good sign is the emergency permit we need to put in place is taking its time. We've got a little bit more time to sort that.
Jonesy, shall I undo the back of that? Pull it up now? Yeah.
You say there's a punch on a metre from this end standard?
Yes, mate.
Can't be. Because the two standards are like there, so that must need to be there somewhere. The outside one's like 7.5.
Second Joe camp today. Boys are making really good progress here, as you can see. Obviously it just takes a lot of time. This bit here is really slow. Obviously getting this lower level bit here, obviously we're following the drawing, everything's got to be pinpoint. Got Steve and the traffic management boys as well, directing all the traffic, keeping everyone nice and safe. And yeah, just ensuring that the boys are able to crack on, focus on scaffolding and get this project up as safely and efficiently as possible. So all is well, the sun is shining and things are going to plan. So yeah, it's a good day. Very good start on this project. We're very happy with everyone here. As I said, the traffic management boys have been absolutely spot on, and yeah, the sequence of works is going absolutely brilliantly. One of the things we had here, but is also in our design, obviously normally, and as I said last week, minimum tying point for a scaffold is to be every 4 meters squared. But what the engineers have done is design that our first tie point here, simply because if you look at the building in the face of this lower levels of the Weatherspoons, it's a no-go. What the engineers have done is designed it so that our first fixing point is 6 meters up. So the boys have got to get this up to height today, and then we're going to be tying that in, and that'll be us done for the day. And then we come around to this section here. But once we're above that 6 meter point, it's then lifts that are 2 meters high all the way up. And then once we get up to the spire, we're then wrapping around this bad boy. So it's an unbelievable project, a really nice one, right next to GKR, right in front of Tonbridge. And yeah, this is the type of place where we want to be working, you know. Obviously we've got Abs there as well, the birthday girl filming the boys. She's got an unprinted high vis today. I don't know what she's done with her one, that'll be dealt with off camera. But yeah, no, listen, we are rocking and rolling. The system is good and progress is great. So yeah, very happy with this. And these yellow beams look absolutely unbelievable. So you can see now Jake's just up there with Sean, getting our first tie in. Now these are just temporary ties, and then after this, as where you can see the top of our standard is there, that Sean is now, well, very closely to the left-hand side of Sean. That standard, that lip there, at the top of that is going to be our first high point. That's 6 meters up at the top of that long. So yeah, this just to give us some stability for now.
You're 7'2" by any chance? Or a short 8 or a long 6? What's that, 8? Short 8, lovely, thank you.
Hammer's coming out.
Huh?
Hammer. This hammer here.
Oh, there you are.
Painted gear looks mad, doesn't it? Fire!
He's never going to sell ice creams going that fast, is he?
Jake, what was this sway you used? Was it an 8 foot? Yeah. Don't yeah me.
Sean, can I have a double, please?
Yeah.
Oh, brilliant.
Come on,
2726.
Is it?
Yeah.
And that's perfect lift height from the drawing. But I've got a feeling, yeah, we might end up cutting them down, cutting that down and putting extra punches up to match this splay because
Yeah, because that.
I reckon that.
Yeah.
Look, give me that.
There, is it?
Yeah, I reckon that inside one's going to be like on this side, here somewhere.
Do you know what? I think you're right.
Yeah, because he ain't allowed for that step out bit, has he?
Yeah, a bit more. Touch more. Yep. That's it. So the boys are now just boxing in all these areas here. Obviously these little waves with the legs doubled up, they're like mini dolly towels. So the boys are just getting these all tied in, make sure it's nice and secure. Love the video. Good lad. The reason for that tie tube at the bottom is just to make sure that the legs don't move out. Obviously once this is going up to its highest point, it's going to be a lot of weight, and especially on these front ones here, there's going to be a lot of weight on the spire coming down onto here. So yeah, so the boys are just getting this wrapped up now, these last little bits here. Now, while the boys have been sorting this out, I've been over chatting to Steve because we've needed a traffic management plan last minute for the project in Kings Lynn. So the crane that we've got there is either a 60 or 80 ton crane, and the concrete slab that it's going to be sat on in the car park has meant there's actually a closure put in place, so the pathway is going to be blocked off. And just to make it nice and simple, I've just said to Steve, is there something you can do to get us a design done, a drawing? And basically for an unbelievable price, he's getting a drawing done for me. So for any of you boys who need pavement licenses, you need drawings to go into councils, anything you need, make sure you get onto the boys at Region because they're second to none. And to be honest, the service that they've provided us in getting this here to site has been unbelievable. And I've actually learned quite a bit off Steve as well. He's a good lad and someone that we're definitely going to be working with more and more and more. I can't see. A very, very simple invention, but a very smart one. So yeah, as are the best inventions, nice and simple, but solves a massive, massive issue. And normally, when you're driving down the motorway, the foam just goes absolutely everywhere. So to have a bag like that where it could be nice and compact, smart on the lorry, and obviously means you don't lose material that you're going to need, it's it's a very good asset to the business. So make sure, use our discount code anytime now to grab your own. Seller 50. So who are you having here tomorrow? Who are we thinking?
Well, say it be minus Jonesy, I suppose, isn't it?
Oh, what, are you going to stay with the boys then?
Well, I have to, not really. Unless you get someone else.
Can do, mate, yeah. We can get someone else, yeah. Well, to be honest, this week's probably the week where it's not, the phones seem all right, don't they?
Yeah.
So, obviously, we've had our first day today, all gone really well. Traffic management boys have been spot on. Basically, we've seen on the permit that we've got 8 till 4, but ideally, we would open the cycle lane back up, leave the road closure overnight, and
reopen the footpath.
And reopen the footpath. But could the lane closure stay in overnight? I don't think it's causing any issues.
No, because you don't want people to. Because what you want to do is. Can you hear me okay?
Yeah, I can hear you fine, mate. Yeah.
Yeah. So what you want to do, it's good that you're doing, you can open up a footway, fantastic.
Yeah.
When it comes to the carriageway, because you've got a lane out, you want to get people used to it instead of it coming back in again and going back out, coming back in again.
Yeah,
Does that make sense?
So leave the lane closure as is, yeah?
Yes, you've got lane 2 where people can go past.
Yeah, perfect. Yeah, sweet.
Yeah.
All right, wicked.
Until you've completed your work, and then obviously the TM can be removed completely.
Yeah, okay, mate. All right, wicked. Yeah, spot on. That's good news. Music to our ears, mate. Yeah. I said music to our ears.
That's all right, mate. No worries.
Top man, when you coming out to see us on the job?
I'm down Thursday and Friday this week.
Thursday and Friday. Yeah, all right, but let me know.
Just reopen this right now.
Yeah.
We'll leave our lane closure in place, but yeah, we
Sweet.
take the barriers off, you know?
Yeah?
Yeah, that's fine. Lovely, Joe.
Good man.
At least we know where
we stand.
Where we're at, you know?
Yeah, very, very good first day on this project. And like I said, we'd be absolutely screwed about these boys. So, yeah, and it's just meant the boys have been able to just get on. And obviously this little section you see in here, obviously there's a lot in this, it's quite intricate. And obviously where we are, it just needs to look the nuts. And it's a bit of a statement job, this one, for us, for a regular client, but it's got to be done right. Joe, thank you, brother. Top man. You're the man, mate. Top man.
See you later.
This side should be a lot easier.
That's a great half-time sub, Joe, mate. You changed the game, son. Changed the game. So yeah, and obviously the boys have got these signs going on as well, just to make sure that everything's nice and visible. Obviously we've got our lovely new foam on, looking smart. Everything's capped here, as you can see, looking really good. And obviously the yellow tube is visible anyway, but it is our colours. And you can see the boys now. We're looking at what's coming up tomorrow and making a plan for the next bit. So yeah, this firm is just running so nicely at the minute. And the jobs we're putting up everywhere is absolutely lovely. And yeah, we've got some brilliant stuff coming up. Very nice stuff. But have a look at this last little bit here. So you've got obviously one sign here. There's another sign going to go up on this bit here. And yeah, all these dolly towers are boxed in, looking nice and tidy. This is my drone bag. For those of you who don't know, you probably do know by now. I need to get a new one, so in a little rucksack I'm thinking. But I need something that's just a basic rucksack that won't get stolen. Because a lot of times I leave this on the floor, and if someone swoops past and sees my little Louis V, they're going to be goners. You've got Dan the man sorting out the last bits of the traffic management. So what we've now agreed with TfL is our permit's 8 till 4, and that typically would mean that everything would have to go off site as soon as we're done. But we spoke to TfL, spoke to Michael Barrett and Pat Kearns, and they've said that basically as long as we open up the cycle lane, the lane closure can stay closed, which is a benefit to the boys. So yeah, another little win today. A day that started bleak and stressful, didn't let it defeat us. We turned it round, and I think we've won it. So that rounds off the first day of Tower Bridge and an extremely, extremely busy week. To be honest, I've said earlier that I think like the feel that I've got at the minute, it feels like the COVID era for us. In like 2020, we had so many nice jobs going up, and it was in like, you know, it was only on Instagram at the time, and a lot of people talking about us, the type of work we were doing for how long we've been going for. You know, but people were really talking about us, and it feels like the same thing's about to happen now. We've got so many nice projects that we're doing and that are up and coming, and yeah, it's a really exciting time. Obviously the boys at GKR as well, absolute heroes. Obviously what they've done in this industry is unbelievable, and to be honest, they're the only company I've ever really looked at. So to be in and around them, and yeah, also they saved the day with the base plates as well. That's something that could have been very embarrassing. But yeah, really good to be around them, and really happy with the progress the boys are making. Obviously Sean's absolutely smashing the projects everywhere. It's just like running the day-to-day so well, making us so much more efficient, and he's almost like a little Iniesta in the way that a lot of things that he's doing you don't see, do you know what I mean? But all they're doing is maximising efficiency and just making sure that things are just fluent, which obviously takes the strain off me and means that I will be able to, not yet, but will be able to focus solely on the new projects, winning work, and just doing more and more to really grow the business, you know. So I'm really excited about how things are going. I've got my PA starting on Monday, which is going to be an absolute blessing as well. We've headhunted her from a very good contractor, and yeah, I'm very excited with how things are going, very pleased, and yeah, it's been another very good week. So next week there's an awful lot more to come to the channel. We've got our project right over the M4 where we're wrapping around the Mercedes sign. We're then back in Tower Bridge. Chelsea Square will probably have kicked off by then, which is very technical, very structural, temporary roof. So there's an awful lot coming up. The channel is going in it, and I'm really enjoying it. But listen, I'm going to use this here to wrap up the episode. Thank you to every single person who likes, comments, and is subscribed. I need to answer this call, but if you haven't already, please do so, and we'll see you again next week for episode 47.